Trapped by the belief that I'm not good enough, bound by the limitations and the lies that consumed my world, this was me. It wasn't until I took the biggest leap in my life to know and trust the power within. And it was at that moment I made a choice. My past will not define me anymore. Hello, I am Teri, and I know I am not alone in this. Over the years, I have found that the number one mistake that we make is that we get in the way of our own success story. Yes, I said it. On this show, together we'll tackle limiting beliefs, self sabotage, getting stuck, fear, doubt, overwhelm, and the imposter syndrome. Join us on this journey designed to transport you beyond your limitations to a world where anything is possible. This is Talking with Teri.
Today, we have a special episode where we have invited some of our favorite guests on to share their best tip, tool, strategy for the new year. Take lots of notes, and I invite you to take action on at least one of these to implement immediately. These strategies are shared by those that are making it happen. 2022 will be a time for our greatness to truly shine. So if you have found yourself in any way being held back by blocks, barriers, baggage that have kept you trapped by those limitations, whether that's limiting beliefs, self-sabotage, the imposter syndrome, fear, or even overwhelm, we have a free webinar just for you to shift into your greatest version of yourself. So just click in the show notes and get your direct access. I can't wait to see what you create.
This is Amanda Monier. My website is amandamonier.com. And the best suggestion, tip, advice I could give for this new year, it's a year of 6, so 2022. So it's all about harmony and balance. And what I would urge you to do is really just going within and asking yourself, am I living my 10 out of 10 best life? And what in my life is or isn't congruent right now? And when I say congruent, it's like, what are the things that you're subscribing to? And is it something that still is in alignment with where you're at right now? Because in order to move into that embodiment of who you are and who you came here to be, that 10 out of 10, we have to let other things go that aren't those 10 out of 10 things. So I would recommend maybe just journaling on it, going into meditation, and just getting into that frequency and that vibration of what that 10 out of 10 life feels like, because it is accessible to each of us. And it's just so important for it to be activated within. So I sending amazing vibes to everybody, and just the intention for this to be your most powerful year yet, just filled with so much intention and all of the things that are in alignment with your heart and soul. Thank you so much.
Lori Seitz here with zenrabbit.com. Here's my tip for you. If you want to build stronger relationships, I highly recommend that you write 3 thank you notes, 3 notes of gratitude to people who have positively influenced your life in some way, and you haven't shared that with them yet. So, and I recommend doing it as a handwritten note if you can. Makes such a big impression on the recipient. You'll feel good doing it. They'll feel good getting it. And the entire world is going to be filled with this wonderful light of gratitude.
My name is Lunid Adeeko, and my website is Best Morning Routine Ever. And so the tip that I have for the new year's, for anyone and everyone looking to build new habit, is to optimize for the starting line versus the finish line. You know, we go into it and we want to say lose 30 pounds, and it's daunting, and we're thinking about all the work it's going to take to get to that finish line, that it overwhelms us. It overwhelms the brain that we don't act. But if we were to start and optimize for the beginning, for the starting line, then it would be a lot easier, less stressful and manageable. So an example would be, it's easier to say, I'm going to do 5-minute walk today versus I'm going to run 20 miles to lose 30 pounds by the end of the month. So it's a lot easier if you can break it down, put it in chunkable pieces, bites that you can manage. So keep in mind, optimize for the starting line versus the finish line.
I'm Marcella Mullen-Williams, your behavioral financial advisor with the Legacy Builder Group at legacybuildergroup.com. And today I am bringing you a life hack to help you achieve your 2022 financial goals. The key to successfully achieving and following through with your financial goals is to start with two questions: what and why? One of the major reasons New Year's resolutions and goals don't stick is because they lack clear purpose. So in order to get clarity on your financial goals, first ask yourself, what is my true purpose for money? Money is nothing more than a tool that you use to achieve the things that are important to you. So find out for yourself what is important to you. You can do this by identifying your values. Make a list of the things that are important to you and narrow them down to 5 values. From there, you can begin to discover how your goals give meaning to your money. With that, the second thing you need to ask yourself is, why is this goal important to me and my values? So whether it's maximum funding your annual IRA contribution or opening up a life insurance policy, you need to identify why is it important for you to accomplish these goals. So this is a really important question, and answers like, because this is what I was advised to do, is not going to help you stick to your goals. You need a reason that means something to you. So for example, I will contribute towards my retirement because security is one of my values. And I want to make sure that when I want to stop working, I can actually afford to stop working. This is the type of why that keeps you motivated and on track to achieving your financial goals. Without it, distractions and life gets in the way. So I want you to remember this. Your mind needs to attach value to your goals in order to keep them worth pursuing. And your what and your why are the keys to making that happen.
I'm Dr. Melanie Obitz Bukartek. My website is unhinderedwriting.com. And my tip for the new year is to engage in luminary writing to help you see what are those true barriers. Once you have them surfaced, you can do something about it. So, luminary writing was created out of research studies from anthropology, education, neuroscience, and psychology. And those studies put together have brought to the surface that we can write in order to see ourselves differently, to see others differently, to work through situations, to see our barriers, to heal. And the way we engage in this is, first, we know that the writing we're about to do will never be seen by anybody. So give yourself a quick plan. Will you throw it in the trash? Will you burn it? Will you rip it up? Give yourself permission for that writing to never be seen by anybody else. And then start writing what you currently think. And push yourself to ask, well, why? And more will come on the page. Well, why that? And continue writing, because what is happening in your brain is you are getting yourself into theta brainwaves, which means that you are getting yourself into a meditative state, and what is able to come out on the page is going to be from your subconscious. This is able to be illuminated in a way that could not come out in, for example, talk therapy, but can come out on the page when you engage in luminary writing. For more, check me out on my website.
Hi, my name is Molly Rose Speed. I'm the founder of Virtual Assistant Management, a training and placement company for virtual assistants. And my tip of the year is to consider outsourcing. We can outsource our professional tasks. If we're in a business owner position, if we're in a corporation, think about all the things that you can take off your plate and outsource to create more time and financial freedom. And on the personal side, what are the things that you can do that you can outsource in your personal life to create more time freedom so you can show up for your family, the relationships that matter most, the people in your life that you need to be there for. So common tasks that you can outsource are things like social media management, email management, calendar scheduling, booking, invoicing, all the things that we do in our business. And on the personal side, things like grocery ordering or paying your bills or signing your daughter up for dance class or ordering gifts for your wife or your spouse, whatever it is. Address all the things in your life that you can take off your plate and then reap the benefits of the time and financial freedom that it's going to create for you.
This is Randy Rutledge from After5preneur.com. My tip for 2022 for you is to be fearless. If you want to know how to be fearless, this is the way to do it. Write down exactly what you want to do or want to accomplish, and then list each action that you need to take. This is going to make you fearless in 2022.
Hi, my name is Sandra Estoc. My website, sandraestoc.com/cybertips. And for you, anytime you use technology, just do this simple thing. Breathe. Before you take any action, before you click on the next email, before you answer that phone call that you don't know who's calling you, just take a moment, pause, breathe. And that simple, super simple thing that we all need to do every single day, right, can save you from hackers, scammers, and cyber monsters, and can really protect you and your family. And also, it's a simple tool that can really give you peace of mind online.
Sophie Sheesh, and becurrenttoday.com is my website. And I love that you're giving me 2 minutes for like one nugget. And my nugget is, do not have resolutions this year. I don't like resolutions. I find myself having these giant goals and I don't keep up with them because change occurs in small little bites. And so I always end up really disappointed. So I don't do resolutions. That's my trick for the year. What I do is I give myself an intention for the month. I treat the beginning of the month for the 12 month. Like, this month I want to have a lot of joy, and this month I want to have a lot of peace, and this month I want to have, so I do identify something that's a theme for the month, but not resolutions for the year. That's it.
Hello, it's your host, Teri Cardula with TalkingWithTeri.com. To start off the year, I invite people to get clear on what they truly desire. So often we spend our time, energy, and focus on what we don't want, on things that creates fear, doubt, worry, and uncertainty. Here's the thing, clarity is king. So if you haven't done so, take a moment to reevaluate last year. What worked, what didn't work, what are you celebrating, what adventures are you ready to create in 2022? And if you're struggling to get yourself out of your way to create your massive success story, then I invite you to check out my free webinar, which we'll drop in the links below. That's event.webinarjam.com/channel/TWT. And check that out down in the show notes to take advantage of that.
I am so grateful that you joined me for this episode. If you've enjoyed this, then there's just one thing that I would like you to do. Click to subscribe and leave me a rating and review. As my way to thank you, let's connect for a free consultation. Just reach out to me at talkingwithteri, that's TERI.com, to book your time.